Good to have you back with us on Afternoon Express. Yes, we're finally in the kitchen, something fancy to make in the loft today. And what I'm so excited about, it's the first week of the month. We've all got a bit of moolah and we all want to be a little bit fancy. So show us how to make something fancy today.
Sure. So what we spoke about today was, earlier I mentioned that Woolies have these amazing grapes and then special. So you buy 2 of them and you get 10 Rand off. Now here's the thing, it's super easy. I mean, I've been buying 2 of them anyway.
That's also like one white grapes and one of the red grapes. You always have the combination at home, yes.
So earlier in the week they were laughing at because I have a very funny way of eating grapes.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh.
I stuff them in my cheeks like a little hamster. And every now and then it's pop one in my mouth. I don't think it's awkward. I think it's really awesome.
Okay, so every time we see one of those smileys with the big cheeks is because you've had grapes stuck in there.
Storing them like a hamster.
Okay, so what are we doing with them today besides shoving them in your mouth and popping them in your cheeks?
So we're going to roast them in some very special white Italian balsamic vinegar.
Delicious.
It's again, obviously balsamic vinegar made out of grapes. We're going to like bring down the flavor, intensify it, and then just coat it all over those delicious fresh grapes. But Dan, are you a fan of Italian white balsamic?
I've never actually tasted the Italian white balsamic, to be honest. I don't know if there is such a thing. I think the Italians are probably scoffing you right now. It's almost like giving me cough syrup. Choo choo, choo choo.
Taste that.
Oh, it's delicious.
It's so sweet. It's so sweet.
It's got that sort of like white wine vinegar taste.
Yes, it gets you in the back of the throat.
But it's also super delicious. That sweetness really does come through. So I'm going to have like acid reflux like the next while.
But your
really
sinuses are going to be open and clear.
My breath is going to smell delicious too. That's really, really yum. It's got that sweetness of the balsamic, flavor of the balsamic, in fact, just with a little bit of that tartness.
Let's get that going, get it nice and hot. So what you want to happen is that's going to start reducing because there's a lot of sugar in there. And when what happens when you caramelize sugar, it becomes sweet and toffee-like. That's exactly what you want. So Dan, can you pass me those grapes?
Which ones? White ones?
The white ones. I think the white ones will be really good. So we've been playing around with grapes a lot lately. It's just they are so amazing right now. That's the benefit of eating fruit. When they are in season, you're getting them at their prime when it's beyond like what you're going to get out of season. So real simple. I like to keep them
also buy them in season, sorry, because of the fact that obviously if you're a local supporter, you want to make sure that you're supporting those markets. If you're buying them out of season, most likely
it's going to be imported.
Yeah, exactly.
And you know the thing, I keep on saying about South African fruit naturally is a lot sweeter because we have the African sun to thank for that.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
It's really, really true. So buy local, eat local, it's so much better. I mean, that's why they love our stuff all over the world.
True, so, that's why we export so much.
That's exactly the thing. So Dan, make sure you get the pan nice and hot. That's going to start reducing. You can see the bubbles are getting bigger. That's a good thing. Also, when you're baking and you're making a caramel at home, the closer you get to the caramel stage, the bubbles are going to become bigger.
And it'll start to brown slightly. It'll start to change colour slightly as you go along the way. And with the grapes too. So you're actually going to leave your grapes whole on the stem just like that.
I like it. We're keeping it, I'm going to say it again, rustic. Gotcha. But I mean, you can absolutely take it off if you want to be more kid-friendly, for instance.
Oh, kid-friendly. Okay, cool.
Or Dan-friendly.
Yeah.
He's wearing a nice David Jones suit, and I'm wearing an apron. Yeah, cool. So let's get this all started. So what I've done is I've taken some rye bread. I found that rye goes really well with the strong flavors of the vinegar and of goat's cheese.
Yes.
And if you actually taste the two together, I mean the vinegar and the goat's cheese together, match made in heaven.
Lovely.
So I've toasted some rye, and I've also got some of these rye toasts.
Those are amazing. Those are the best things to have around the house, especially for sort of picnicky type things.
Absolutely true. So I thought about these as a little canapé you can actually serve with the grapes so that you guys can help themselves, take some goat cheese, take some grapes. And this is kind of nice as like a snack.
Okay. I'd like to try this little snack thing and show me exactly how you're going to manage to do that.
Sure.
Because goat cheese is a really, really strong cheese. Those of you who've had goat cheese before, please do try it. It's one of those cheeses that's not quite blue in its flavour because it's got a lot more earthiness. It almost smells like it's the thing that I'm making it sound terrible, but it tastes like barn. It's got a nice,
For me, goat cheese smells like goat.
It kind of does, yeah. If you guys
in a good way. In a good way. Okay, cool. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to take some of the goat's cheese. Yeah. And I'm going to ask you to do that. Cool. So the toasts are quite delicate, so I don't want to smear it on. I actually want to like plop.
Dollop it on.
There we go. So I'm going to check out our grapes along.
Cool. Just dollop little bits on like this, and then you're kind of creating the thing that we're going to plop on top, which is the sort of sweetness. Usually you can use a jam or something like that, like an onion reduction or something, an onion jam or whatever. This one we're going to try something slightly different. Sure. So like that?
Yeah. So normally you would let our reduction go a lot longer. Not a lot longer. Say maybe like another 10 minutes. Then it really becomes dark brown and caramelized. But I think we've got the intense flavor on the grapes now already.
Great.
So I'm sure our guests are going to love that.
Great. So it's almost like even though the skin's still on them, keeping that flavor in there, all of the other stuff inside of it has caramelized nicely.
Okay.
Delicious.
Loving it. Cool. So I'm going to pop the grapes on here. Super easy. Cool. And that's a wonderful dish that's going to be done. We just pop that
Super simple. If you want all the details, you can get them on your mobile device by SMSing the keyword grape to 33650. Don't forget it'll cost you R1.50 and your free SMSs don't apply. If you want to know exactly how we managed to make all of that different reductions and all the ingredients, take a look at this.
Okay, go.